Hello everybody, welcome to another part of, well, Just F Plays World of Tanks. And this time we have the semi-review, and I say semi-review because, let's face it, I don't do reviews for World of Tanks very well. I'm not a professional after all. And here is a very special little tank. The American Premium Heavy Tank Tier 5 T14. Well. Now I got this, I don't remember, a few months ago for like 2 or 3 euros, something like that. It was on sale. So I think it was the first tank, and out of 2 so far, which I actually paid real money for. And I thought, 2-3 euros is not bad, at least at the time that I had money to spend. And what can I say about this tank? It is a very well armored tank, although it has a couple of let's say weak spots. Let's see if you can guess which is a weak spot here. Yeah. Now in theory, I'm not certain if this works or not. I haven't noticed. But in theory, there is another weak spot, which is a cupola here. But let's face it, it's tiny. Now someone has to be very close and has a tall tank to be able to hit you there, or of course a lucky shot. Apart from that, the armor is quite good, and it is very well sloped, as you can see here. Of course, if you want to face someone face to face and minimize the risk of to your tank, then you'll be better off if you also turn a bit, few degrees to the left or right, to increase the angle of impact. On the sides, the armor is it's okay. It's average at 50 as it's at front, but the problem is that it doesn't do much in terms of deflecting enemy shots, unless of course it's something very small. From the rear, forget it. You'll get penetrated all the time if you get hit there. The turret is very good, very well armored, and unless you get hit by something much larger, like the for example a KV-1S, you should be okay for the most part. But again, while this tank is well armored, I wouldn't use it as something that cannot be penetrated and go alone there trying to win the battle. You'll fail. It's best to use this tank from medium to long distances, even though the accuracy of the gun is not that good. What else can I say about this tank? It's quite agile for a heavy tank. I would say it is more agile than Tier 5 KV-1. This one. Definitely more agile than this tank. But perhaps even faster in straight line. But it doesn't really feel like a medium tank, so don't think that you can do much running in this. The gun. Oh my, the gun. Okay, here you can see it. It's a 75mm gun, the M3. Very good rate of fire. And I actually used this one, the medium caliber tank gun rammer, with a 10% loading time off. By the time you have finished loading, you have also finished acquiring perfect aim, and it does very well. I mean, you can have a steady rate of fire on this one and just blast on the enemy all the time. Well, as long as you survive, of course, and as long as you hit the enemy. You see, the accuracy, as you can see here, is at 0.46, and although I tend not to take into consideration that number very much, because some tanks, although they have high dispersion rate, they tend to be quite accurate, at least in my experience. This one isn't that accurate. If you're on the move, or if the aiming circle is quite large, forget about it. Don't even try it, unless the enemy tank is like at 10 meters in front of you. It's terrible, terrible. The only thing that is worse is probably the KV2. Now, in terms of penetration, at 92 is low. I mean, tier 5 tanks, front, you need to hit weak spots. And even then, it's 50-50 if you'll penetrate. Sides tend to be okay, and rear, of course. But, yeah, it is a problem. And tier 6, oh yeah. If you encounter a heavy tank, tier 6, forget about it. You need to hit definitely weak spots, or manage to hit them from the sides or rear. Don't go to hit the enemy on one-on-one from the front. You'll lose. The damage at 110 is not much, although the rate of fire does try to help you with that. The problem of this gun is the penetration. It has terrible penetration. I mean, a tier 4 Matilda, if you encounter tier 4 Matilda, there's a good chance it will kick your ass. Of course, the Matilda is a quite good tank, but it shouldn't be able to kick your ass on this. Anyway, doesn't matter. What else can I say about this tank before going into the battle? Let's see. Try not to be stupid driving this. It looks well armored. It is, thanks to the slope mainly, well armored on the front, but it cannot go against other tanks of the same tier and or higher, and expect not to get harmed in a big way. No, you're gonna get injured bad. So if you have to face the enemy, make sure you do it at an angle. Okay? Just don't go like this. Don't. If there's any gun with if there's any enemy tank with a good gun, you'll get penetrated. And this one, do you see this? Yeah, they can see it too. This is the first battle I'm going to show you. I'm calling it the average. The battle is on White Park. I usually go on this side, on the left side, or the east side actually, near the train depot or stations or whatever they are. I'm gonna go behind the buildings here. I don't want to get shot by any lucky tank from the top of the hill. I usually do, because let's face it, this tank, while it's not slow, it's not exactly a speed demon. This is a tier 5, well, I'm the top tier tank, and I shouldn't really be afraid of many tanks, although the T28 can penetrate me, the Matilda can, I think the T8 can, the Stag, okay, all of them can penetrate me, at least from tier 4 up. Okay, Panzer 2A gets away. As you saw, the aiming is quite bad if you are on the move, even slightly. The aiming reticle reminds me very much of the KV2. Okay, trying to get. Oh, that's a good target. Can I hit him? He moves, and I missed. Yeah, you're gonna miss a lot of this tank. Right, let's see another target. Come on, Panzer 3A, stand still. Very nice, good penetration. Can I get him again? No. He moves behind cover. Okay, let's move. Move. Wow. Oh, he got pwned by the other pageantry. Heading there, not sure what I'm gonna see there apart from that. Panzer 4C. Yeah, that's a good shot, but I'm not going to repeat it. He's already behind the hill. The team is behind 4-6. This is never good, but it's still too early to say who's gonna win this battle. See if I can hit him, if I can hit anyone from this side. Usually you can hit a couple of tanks, but not this time. And I'm expecting to see the tank destroyer any second now. Oh, artillery, and there is the tank destroyer. All the move hits, that's surprising. The enemy artillery thankfully misses me. I got heavily damaged by that one shot by the tank destroyer. I hit the artillery once and bye bye. I didn't notice my driver was injured. Not sure why. That wasn't really the driving experience wasn't that different. Although I remember at this point thinking that perhaps it is going a bit slower than usual. And any second now I'll notice the icon and use my medical kit on him, because you do not want to drive this without a driver. It's quite sluggy. Okay, the game is a tie 10-10 on the moon, and here I might be able to get a few good shots from the rear. Let's see. Okay, I got the enemy artillery. Not bad, not bad. Continuing. Let's see, can I get anything from here? Stug 3 would be nice to get. Yes! Can I get him again? Okay, the Churchill will do. And T14. Ooh, so many targets. Here I actually tried to hit the T14, but I hit the Churchill instead. Anyway, the Churchill is down, but I'm getting hit. Not sure by whom. Probably the Matilda. I cannot see him, so I'll try to move behind cover. Or at least relative cover. Alright, can I see the Matilda? Yes, I can. And I cannot penetrate the Matilda from the side. Twice hit and nothing. Can I hit him again? No idea. But thankfully the turret armor is quite good, so he cannot hit me. Well, the gun model certainly helps. Alright, I decide to try to see if I can get the Matilda from the side or rear again. Perhaps I'll get lucky. Not sure where he is. Oh, Stug 3! No! Can I hit him again? Nope. He's behind the factory buildings there. I'll never be able to see him again in the game. I mean, have a clear sight at him. Nope. What are you doing, Trust Theft? Wake up! Move, move, move! Okay, here I wait actually for a few seconds, see if the Stug 3 is gonna come back. And I don't think he ever comes. Yeah, nothing. He's trying to get our artillery or something. Never mind. Okay, let's go for the Matilda. Where is it? Last time I saw him was around F3, F4. So there is a good chance I'll get him from the side or rear. I'm being a bit careful here, not going full speed yet. Good. Don't see anything yet. I'm beginning to think that perhaps the Matilda has gone after to help the Stug 3. I'm asking for help just in case, because the Matilda can kick my ass if it spots me first. And there it is. Alright. Now in the game there was no wall, and it doesn't show in the replay, not sure why. But in the game there was no wall. And I managed to hit the Matilda twice in the ass and got him. And this is the average. The average number 2, as I call it. This is another usual ending result playing with this tank. As you can see here, it's tier 5 and 4 game. You are top tier in the T14, and I'm heading this way because no one else is, or almost no one else. The 2 artilleries and 1 medium tank is coming this way, and someone needs to protect this flank or else you're going to lose bad. I'm not very optimistic. For a second I load the premium ammo, because I say if I'm going to fight alone I might as well get some help, and stay here to wait for a few seconds, see if I can detect, or someone from my team can detect anyone and get a few cheap shots at them. Now, there's a medium 3 and a T-new on that side, barely worth the use of premium ammo, so I load regular ammo, wait for them a few seconds, and since I see that they are not approaching and that our friendly tank over there is in need of protection, I'm trying to go there and help him, but of course it's a bit too late. Now you can see the tank is not bad at climbing hills. Ooh, got shot from an American. M8A1, not much of a threat. Very lucky shot there. You rarely hit a target with that, and I missed, and I'm getting shot by someone else, not just the American tank. Okay, well, at least very little damage done. Well, 100 points are about 1/7, so it's not nothing. I'm waiting to see if I can detect someone, and ooh, Excelsior, that's the worst target. I quickly load premium ammo, or else I'll never penetrate this tank. It has a very good ammo. It is actually quite similar to the T14 in some aspects. It has a good armor but a terrible gun. I got hit several times again. I'm not sure who is firing at me, but thankfully they don't penetrate. Now this is what I do here is quite stupid. I shouldn't have come up there. I managed to hit that Chinu, but I lose another 100 points of health points. That was a stupid move. Still, I got hit more than once without much damage done to me. Ooh, yes, there he is. Can I get him down? It bounced. It bounced. Ah, amazing. Alright, I keep using premium ammo, and I'm not sure if I did it now on purpose or if I forgot to change it, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. So I'm getting hit from the front and from this Chinu. They can both, in theory, penetrate me, and the Chinu does penetrate me a couple of times. The ammo rack is damaged. It takes me some time to load my ammo. Thankfully I managed to kill him because, I don't know, perhaps he was damaged too. And someone keeps firing on me from that end of the castle or the forest. No idea who or what it is. The team is winning, which is good. I mean, I think I helped a bit. And I see the 82. I wanted to hit him a couple of times, perhaps. And I did a classic mistake of not really paying much attention. I thought he was behind the hill, but he wasn't. Got hit once, probably somewhere in the turret, and got penetrated by that gun. Now the 82 is a good tank destroyer. It has good enough penetration, not great, but it is good enough to do me, well, do me. Oh, Airfield. One of my favorite maps because it tends to end quite fast, and it's quite bloody most of the time. Again on top tier, no surprise there. It's mostly a tier 5 game, I guess. And this replay I call the bad, and you're gonna see why. You're gonna see how the armor on this tank can make or break your battle quite easily. And so is the gun. I'm heading this way. Hopefully I'll not get noticed. And there are usually scouts on the right side that you can see and hit. Nothing so far, okay. And KV1, that's a problem. I don't have a very good gun to penetrate apart from a weak spot. Now look at this. Side of the turret, nothing. Okay. That was a mistake, hitting the friendly tank, but yeah. That's something to expect. Trying to hit the little bit of space between the turret and the hull, nothing happens. And no damage to the tank. Hardly surprising. Now I'm falling back because I don't want to get hit from both directions at the same time. And look at this, a T-new. Not much armor to look at, but the aiming just kills me in this game, in this battle. Can I get a headshot? Yes, finally. Perhaps second shot? We finally killed a tank. Good. What else is there? Well, the T-new and the Covenanter, but I don't see how we can hit either of them. Taking cover behind the rocks. Right, well, at least I'm alive and not much damage to me, just the trucks got damaged. Okay, keep looking behind to see if I have cover. I don't know what the T-34 does, but anyway. It's doing, I mean. Alright, T-new, another shot. Can I hit him? Yes, no. Oh. I missed. Wow, imagine that. Yes, finally a hit. Can I get him? No. Alright. I'm worried now. I don't want to go too much forward and have someone from the side and rear just get me. So I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen. Alright, nothing on either direction so far, and we are alone. I and the T-34, the Type T-34, the Chinese tank. Alright, there it is. We didn't penetrate the armor from the side. Okay, that's not good. And we missed. Yep. This is this gun. Got damage, 150 points, not good. Alright. He hit me on the side as you saw, and thankfully didn't come in. It wasn't allowed. Trying to hit weak points or the sides, but even though I do hit the tank from the side, I just cannot penetrate it. The side, this time I shot him from the front and managed to penetrate. Got lucky. And still, the gun is such a fail. Exactly. One hit from the artillery and then one hit from the Stuke 3 and I'm dead. Not surprising. But the big fail wasn't, I guess, so much the armor as it was the gun. I thought I hit the enemy KV-1 several times that just couldn't penetrate. And then, as you saw in the previous game, I hit the scout tank, the Tier 4 M8 something, from the side, and yet didn't penetrate. It's not a good gun. It's not a good gun. Alright, here's the Winter Storm map, one of the new maps of the latest patch. We're heading with our Tier 14. Well, Tier 14, yeah, that would be nice. With a T14 tank near the northwest side of the map, as I usually do. I like this part of the map. We are top tier. And let's see what we can do this side. You can see here the size difference between our tank and the T1 Heavy. Quite similar, surprisingly so. Alright. I'm not even going to try to hit the VK because of this slight elevation that just makes it impossible for my tank to see through it, well, over it. I'm going through this hill and I know I'm gonna face an enemy target any second now. Now the question is, what is it? And it's a hedger. Alright, I hit him once. He doesn't even try to hit me. Perhaps he got, I don't know, a downloader or something. Haha, downloader. It doesn't matter, the header is destroyed. Let's continue. Ooh, the Stug 3 looks like a good target. Yeah, let's see if we can get him. Okay, someone fired me and misses. Good. Alright, Stug 3 died with 2 shots, one from me and the second one, and one from another target. 225. Yeah, no problem hitting him. Okay, what about the VK? Yeah, of course. If you haven't noticed already, I'm using premium ammo for this battle only. And yeah, it's not bad. Premium ammo is not bad. But you know, that's the job of premium ammo, to be not bad. And yeah, it's quite sad really. I mean, the premium ammo in this tank is I wouldn't say necessary, but it's definitely a good thing to have when you're fighting against tier 5 or tier 6 tanks. Tier 4, no, you don't need it for tier 4 unless you're fighting a Matilda or something. Alright, so managed to get 3 kills. One of them was a bit cheap kill, but doesn't really matter. And we're heading towards this side of the map, trying to see if we can get any other kills from the 2 remaining enemy tanks. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Someone else is going to get that tank, that artillery, and the enemy Panzer IV will just disappear for the rest of the game. So, this is the final commenting on this tank for this review, or whatever. Good tank. Definitely worth the money, especially on sale. But don't get this tank if you think you're going to make a fortune, especially if you have a standard account, as I usually do. You're not going to. You're not going to lose much money, or at all, but don't expect to get millions of credits with this one. Now, why would one buy it then? It has a terrible gun, the armor is so and so. Because, I don't know, I mean, I bought it mainly because I could, of course, and because I like how it looks. I think it's a good tank in terms of beauty, which doesn't, of course, mean at all in the game. Doesn't matter at all in the game, but you know, I like it. It reminds me a bit of the American IFV, the Bradley. I like how it looks. It's fun. It's fun to drive. If you get into tier 5 or tier 4 games, well, you're going to be the top tier, of course. Then you can have. There is a potential to have very good time, and I like it. I like it. Worth buying? If you can spare the money, yes. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.